Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the late model series here at Martinsville. We're car number 1 out of 11. Top 2 guys ran really fast in practice. My last practice I ran like a 7:17, so hopefully I can get somewhat close to that again. I sped in pit road. I don't know if it matters in qualifying or not, but doesn't look like it. Okay, good. I like Martinsville a lot. I like short track racing in general. So hopefully we can have a pretty good lap here. Try to start up front. No cautions. 50 laps. Gonna be a lot of beating and banging. Hopefully we don't get wrecked in it. Try to get to the bottom, get it to roll. Once the car gets to the center, it usually rolls more to the left. You can get on the gas because it will rotate through the corner for the most part. Got a little sideways going in. Haven't really done that much. And off. Got on the gas a little too hard. I haven't really been sideways too much here in my practices. 537. Okay. Maybe the track temp is like a little lower or hotter or something like that. I don't know. Because that's like almost 2/10 faster than I ran my last practice, which is surprising. Was not expecting that, to be fair. I was hoping to get maybe into the sixes, like where they were running. That was super shocking. And second lap was a 6:46. So it's exactly what second place ran on my second lap. So that's kind of crazy. That was flying. Holy shit. I'm very happy about that. That's a really good lap. So I slid a little bit through 3 and 4 on that lap, but it might have helped me out a little bit. I'm not really sure, but have a couple people left to qualify, so I'll pick it up and we're getting ready to go green. Hopefully we can hold on to the pole. All right, well, we stayed on the pole, which is awesome. Hopefully we can get a pretty good jump here in the beginning. Try to get out to a lead, and maybe people behind will battle for second and we can try to pull away. That's my hope. If you guys enjoy this kind of racing, hit that like button. If you want to see some more, hit subscribe. I do a lot of dirt racing. I haven't done the oval side in a few weeks, really. Since the NASCAR season ended, I haven't raced the oval side in a while. But I always like getting back and doing some short track racing. In like the ARCA or the street stocks or late models, stuff like that. Even the SK Modified sometimes. Or the Modified Tour Series. Kind of the same thing. I think the
I'm
Modified...
just trying to get...
Oh god, there's a person that's just here to get safety rating. They usually cause a lot of problems then. that happened to my 305 sprint car race last week. That's hilarious. But I do a lot of dirt racing, like I was saying. Haven't ran oval in a while, but I always like coming back and running short tracks a lot of time. And I was saying I'm pretty sure the Modified Tour Series is just the SK Modifieds do like a little bit more horsepower, and the races are longer, I believe. And then there was also cautions in those too, compared to the SKs, because I'm pretty sure SKs are a D class. But I can't quite remember. I believe so, though. Like, this is a D class as well, so there's no cautions. Hopefully we just don't get plowed into going into a corner. That's my hope. But I have a kind of a deeper braking zone, I feel like, than some people. So I think I should be alright on the braking portion of it, and it looks like the A car might not be here. I don't know what's going on with them. Oh, nope, they're moving now. Okay. Because we were starting to catch him. I'm like, is he going to sit there the whole time? Because if we would have taken the green on the next lap and he was still sitting there, I don't know what the hell would have happened. There would have been some chaos if he was still sitting there right in the middle, because that would have been like right in my lane. Because he's in last, which is 11th on the bottom lane. Yeah, that would have been bad for us.
Oh, 1 to go.
Alright, hopefully we can get a good enough jump. Get out to a lead and be single file going through 1 and 2 at least. I'm just happy I'm starting on the bottom, let alone the lead. Because if I'm not in the lead, I'd rather be on the bottom. Just because Martinsville is bottom dominated for sure. You can definitely hold your own on the outside if you pinch the guy down enough. And you like roll the corner well. But very tough to do. Alright, I'm going to wait to like the center of the corner. And go. Had a really nice jump. They're going to be side by side for second, it looks like, potentially. Yes, they are, so hopefully we can pull away a little bit with them battling. 50 laps, just try not to overdrive these corners, try not to hit the apron too much, because the apron will definitely mess you up a little bit. It'll either just push you up the track or get you a little sideways if you get on the gas while on it. Try not to push too hard off the corner. I did that too quickly. Got on the gas too hard there. Definitely don't want to go up and hit the wall with my front right and damage our steering. That would be no good. 6 car got into second, he was the one that started behind me. 3 car was lucky enough to get down behind him. Because sometimes when you get stuck on the outside in the beginning, you get just trained by a bunch of people and it sucks. But we have a decent little gap here at the moment. We're in a 7.94 that lap, that's not bad. Hopefully they will start battling a little bit more behind us though. But just try to hit our marks each and every lap. Turn 1 is a harder braking zone than 3 and 4 because there's no marker on the wall. I kind of just have to go by feel in turn 1 right here on where to brake. 3 and 4 I have like that red line on the wall, if you noticed. Right about there. And I hit the brakes right when my car pretty much gets to it. Try to have my car pointed down beforehand because you don't really want to brake and turn at the same time. Because that will kick your car out sideways. I'm still running a little bit faster laps than earlier. That's nice. 775. Trying to just stay consistent. I know if I overdrive one of these corners or get sideways, the 6 car's going to be right on me. He is flying into these corners. He has a huge gap back to third. He is like sending it in the corners, it looks like. Because he's rolling through it a little bit better, it looks like. I might get a better launch off the corner, it seems. Try to run a little bit higher of a lane to get a lower exit and try to get on the gas earlier. That seems to work decently on a longer run. Because right in the beginning, I just hugged the bottom for the most part. Then I'll kind of move up a little bit to like the second lane going in. Try not to get on the brakes too much and slow the car down too much. Let it rotate naturally. 6 car is definitely catching us though. He's very fast. He definitely has a harder braking zone than we do. I take it a little bit more casual, trying to get a better exit. This will be interesting. He's definitely fast, there's no doubt about it. From what I was seeing him in practice, he was very quick. Like before the race started, he ran into 6s, I know that. It's all about consistency though. Already 10 laps in, 5th of the way through this race. And second place is starting to catch us now, which he started in 3rd. If he would have started in 2nd, who knows where he would be at this point. He might be back in 3rd, stuck behind that group. But it is kind of tough to pass. You have to get like a really good exit, get under somebody, going into the next corner. But with only 11 cars, I'm not expecting too much lap traffic either. Unless people get wrecked, which could easily happen. Just got to be careful about that. If it does happen, get around the lap cars without being wrecked. So far, haven't damaged the car. Haven't really messed up too much, I feel like. Besides the 2nd or 3rd lap where I got too tight off a corner. Other than that, I feel like I've had a pretty solid race so far. I might be braking a little bit too much in the corner. Came up off the bottom a little bit there. 6 cars still catching us. I definitely mess up more in 1 and 2 just because like the braking zone, I don't have a marker. Definitely tougher. I don't want to overdrive the corner and go straight up the track. That's like the last thing you want to do at this track. Really hurt your cornering. If you drift up in one of these corners, you'll lose like 3-4 tenths in just that one corner. It's bad. It's a pretty good lap right there. Solid lap. He still stayed right with us. I know the tires wear out, but it's probably not too bad because it's short track. Tire wear does and doesn't matter at the same time. You don't want to burn up your front right too much to where the car just stops rotating in the middle of the corner. Try not to like get on the brakes too hard too for the same reasoning, destroy the front tires, locking them up. So far so good though. Seem to have almost evened out with the 6 car behind us. He like catches us a little bit going in, and I feel like I pull off a little bit until I hit the apron there. But for the most part, we're pretty even on time. He's definitely gonna have to get like a really good run off a corner, but I have good exiting speed, I feel like. Slid too much through that corner, but it seemed like he did the same exact thing behind me. Might have to start being on the brakes a little bit more to get the car to rotate at this point in the race. Down in the 21-second time frame for laps. 6 cars still running really well right on us. Third place, we got 2.5 seconds back to them. So they're not really a factor at the moment. But it's a very long race, almost 2/5 of the way through the race. Actually got a good corner there compared to the 6. Don't know what happened to him. He might have hit the apron or something. Or maybe I'm just staying a little bit more consistent than him. I'm not sure, because I actually pulled away both corners that lap. Maybe when he was like diving it into these corners in the beginning. Oh, see, that's the apron right there. You don't want to get on the gas in the apron. I knew he was going to try to dive that, so I had to go really deep into that corner and try to pinch it down so he couldn't get under us. I messed up, got on the apron, got on the gas, and it got me sideways. But I was saying, I think he might have burnt out his tires a little bit, diving it so hard into these corners early on. And it seemed like I couldn't really lock up the brakes. Like, I got really deep into 3 and 4 on that last lap when he was right on us, and I didn't lock up the brakes, so I'm shocked by that. But he might have hurt his tires a lot trying to get us in the beginning. I'm just trying to stay consistent, run the same lap over and over. Starting to pull away from him now a little bit, as long as I don't mess up again. And got a pretty big gap back to third now, because the 2 car got around the 3. Them fighting lost them half a second, it seems like. And me kind of blocking the 6 car a little bit going into 3 that lap he was super close to us. Seems like it might have really paid off, because if he would have gotten under us and gotten by us, I think it would have been hard to get the lead back, even though it seems like I'm a little quicker at this point. Don't hit the apron. Don't hit the wall. We're good. We got the 9 car coming back to us a little bit. Like 1 car lap traffic at least, 8 seconds ahead. It seems like I'm just being a little bit more consistent, which is nice. Just trying to hit my marks every lap. I love Martinsville. I think I've won at this track maybe 1 time, but I don't know. I don't think it was in these cars. I don't remember what car it was in, to be honest. Might have been the modifieds or something like that. That for some reason I feel like it might have been the modifieds, because I can't do a damn burnout in those things. And this is such a narrow front stretch and stuff. I feel like it might have been the modifieds, if I have one here before. But I don't want to think that far ahead. We're just at halfway through this race. So far I've led every lap. 6 car got right to our bumper 1 time, and we were able to hold it off, and we're starting to pull away slowly.
Gonna be halfway this time by.
Sure is. Actually, it's a lap past that. You're a little late, spotter. You up there eating a hot dog or something? Martinsville hot dogs? Potentially? But I'm happy I was able to get back on the oval side for once. First time in like 3-4 weeks. Feel comfortable at this track always, so I wanted to jump over here. I know the ARCA series at like Iowa or something. I don't really care to run a bigger track at the moment. I just like short track racing a lot. I'll do bigger races a little bit into the NASCAR series probably. That was an awful corner. 6 car caught me a ton. He was able to stay right along the bottom. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the trucks are at like Nashville or something like that. And then ARCA's at Iowa, I think I saw. And I just like, I'll stick with the short track racing. And then I saw the super late models, like the World of Outlaw super late models on dirt side. They're at Williams Grove, so I want to run those. And the World of Outlaw sprint cars on the dirt side also are at Bristol. So I'll probably end up running those this weekend. And those will be the next 2 races you guys see. Because those seem like a lot of fun. Slid a little bit going in, but that was fine. Had actually a good point towards the exit. 6 car is definitely coming back some. Maybe he had to cool off his tires, take it easy for a while. But he's definitely starting to get back up to us. Still got a good lead over third. Made it like another half second from the last time I looked. They're back to 3.7, which they're like all on top of each other back there. There's like 4 or 5 cars all in a pack back there for third. Like if that was the battle for the lead, that'd be kind of crazy. There's a lot of people just right on top of each other. We do have this lap car coming up, so hopefully that doesn't make a problem for us. Just hope we don't catch them at a bad time, like on an exit of a corner, because that would hurt. But the 6 car is making me work for it. I got too sideways going into that corner. He caught us a little bit more. Turned a little bit too much while trying to brake. You definitely feel the tires are going away. We're down to 21.1 laps. Like a half second off of what we were running beforehand in the beginning or in qualifying. Dang, I hit the apron again. Just try not to mess up too much. Seems like the last couple laps these tires are starting to get worn out more, messing up some more. Had a good corner there. Just trying to focus, stay along the bottom. Had a good lap there, or a good corner. Last two corners, basically a lap, but for the second half of the track. Very good exit. Pulled away a good amount there on him. Come on, 15 laps left. I know we can get this. I haven't won on the oval side in a long ass time, so I feel like the competition on oval is definitely a lot harder than the dirt side because there's more people that run oval. And my iRating's always been a lot lower than the dirt side since that came out, at least. Since the license and everything came out for dirt, I've pretty much had a higher dirt license, like iRating. But there's definitely less people that run it, so I feel like I'm better over there because there's less people that run it. There's kind of less competition in that way because there's less people running it. And I do pretty well with the cars I like to run. And I've been learning the sprint cars a little bit and stuff too, so getting decent at those. Not great, but I'm doing okay at them. I think I've won a couple times in the 305s, and that's about it. I think I'm still trying to get my first win in the 358s, I want to say. Because I've struggled in the 358s for sure. I don't think I've ever won in them. That was a very good corner. It seems like if I just like trail brake a little bit longer in the corner, like just let off the braking and then like barely be braking through the middle, kind of gets the car to set right along the bottom. Pulled off a good amount right there the last lap or two on the 6 car. Have a decent little gap back to him, 0.6. Dang, third place is 4.4 back. We are killing them. That is awesome. Hit the apron. Hopefully this lap car doesn't give us too much problem though.
Gonna be 10 laps to go.
Only 10 laps. Come on, we got this. We have got this. Come on. Lap car definitely brakes a lot earlier. Misses the bottom. I hit the apron. That was okay. It wasn't too bad. Didn't get too much on it. Didn't get me sideways. Hopefully this lap car will just like get it out of the way on the backstretch or in the next corner. Maybe in the next corner. Okay, he's scraping the wall down the backstretch. Okay, he got out of the way there. Thank you.
Outside. Clear high.
Thank you. Okay, so now we got no lap cars in front of us. Awesome. The next lap cars are 9 seconds ahead. We will not catch them by the end of this race. As long as I stay steady, don't smack the wall, don't mess up a corner too bad, we should win this. And the clouds just rolled in. Probably giving us a little bit more grip for a few laps, these last few laps. Try to take advantage of that. Cool down the track for a couple minutes, but usually right when the shade comes out, like you gain a ton of grip. It's like, what did I run that last lap? 21.2? I would not be surprised if I start running faster laps these last 5 laps because of the shade. It came in hard too. It's like over the whole damn track. Yeah, see a 21.1 there. Like, it's just crazy on how much grip you start getting right there at the when the shade comes out, and it happened to be right at the end. And I'm getting it a little bit better than the second place car now. So I'm pulling away a little bit more, which is awesome.
5 laps to go.
Oh, got sideways. I'm sideways. Okay, saved it. I got on the brakes and turned a little bit too hard there going into that corner. Back end started kicking out on me. That was almost really bad if I wouldn't have been able to correct it in time, and I just would have kept sliding through that corner. Got 0.8 on second place with 5 laps left. I'd have to really screw this up. And I feel like he's just trying something else, like going in a little higher, trying to get a better exit. The sun's starting to come back out. So it's going to make the track slick once again. Front stretch does the slightest bit of shade, and it's going away. I really thought I was going to screw this up at some point this race, like really bad, because the 6 car was catching us quick in the beginning. I really thought that I was going to finish second to him. But it's not over yet. I could still screw this up dramatically, like, and be just really bad. But the battle for third has definitely been crazy, it seems like. Like, there's 3 or 4 people, I believe, right on top of each other. Oh, not anymore, it looks like. Okay. Just looks like third and fourth are on top of each other. Fifth and 6th have kind of fell off of them.
White flag, white flag.
All right, one more time around. Come on, we got 0.8 on second place. I just got to take an easy lap here, not screw it up. He can't dive it in far enough to hit me, I wouldn't think. And if so, that's just intentional wrecking at that point. He might wreck himself and third place would end up winning it at that point. And we're going to come home with it. Awesome. I'm very happy about that. Led all 50 laps. Very shocked by that, to be honest. 6 car was flying up in the beginning, and we were able to hold on for it. Very happy about that. Good race. Very good race.
Fantastic job. Fantastic.
And we had 4.5 over third. Yeah, good race. Good racing with you, 6. I thought you were going to get me there in the beginning. That was fun.
Great work, everybody. Thank you for all the effort.
Very
Everybody.
fun. But
What are you mad about? You took out the 3. And
I need to go back and see what's
I ran
happening.
into you because you 2 were sideways. So, like, why would you be pissed
I need to go
at me?
back and see what the hell's happening with them. I can do a burnout in these, though. I'm going to hit the damn wall, though. I know that. Oh, no, I saved it. I'm really bad at burnouts in small areas, I feel like. See if I can get this going. I don't know if you can in these cars or not. Yeah, you can. Very happy about that. I love doing this burnout just because it's nice and easy. All you do is just put your nose to the freaking wall and get a lot of smoke. Drive around backwards for a lap. And then we'll be done. I need to go back and see what the hell was happening with the 2, 3, and them in the back. Like, not in the back, for third place, because they were definitely beating and banging. But good racing with the 6. That was a lot of fun. He was right on me for so long, and I started pulling off those last few laps when the shade came out. I got a lot of grip when that shade came out. Very happy about that. What were my tires at? I don't think I'll be able to see yet. I'll have to see once I get out of the car. But very happy about that. Very, very happy. Good race overall. And try to park it on the start-finish line if I can by doing a burnout. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. I overshot it. Oh well. Turn it around, just go put it on the start-finish. Nailed it. Oh, I was too short. It turned too much.
Don't know why you'd be mad at me.
Alright, I need to go back and see what the hell happened with them. What were my tires? Front right was only 83. Back right was 77. I didn't feel like I was sliding that much. But I guess I was. So that was interesting. I want to go back and see what the hell happened with them. Because they were very close to each other in the beginning. Because the 6 car got by the 3. That's why I was saying, like, being on the bottom could be helpful. He started in third, got by the 3 car in the beginning. It's just so hard to keep your speed up there. Because it was basically these 3, it seemed like. 3 cars right on the 6 now, being on the bottom. Trying to get a run, doesn't get it. 2 car gets in the wall there. Almost gets into the 10. 10 car backs off so he doesn't get into him and wreck him. But I'm not sure exactly what happened with these guys. Because I know the 2 car got into third. It seemed like it was kind of early. I don't know. Oh. What the hell? What happened here? Okay. What happened all with this? Okay, camera, thank you. So let's see what happened. Going into this corner, 3 car gets in the brakes, 4 cars, sending it into the corner, gets into the 3. And then 2 car just keeps coming and gets into the 4. That's kind of like just accordion effect at that point. Like, if the 4 is mad at the 2 for that, he should be mad at himself. Don't try taking people out and then get loose and get mad. Yep, pretty much. Like, that's kind of what happened. Like, he sent it into the corner, got into the 3. He sent it way too deep into the corner. Got into the 3. And the 2 was just going through the corner, and the accordion effect just happened so quick at that point. A little bit of netcode to get him loose, and then it just spun him around. And how did the 2 get into 3rd there? Because he was definitely pretty quick, because the 3 car is kind of far out from him. He started catching them. Seems like it took him a while, too. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I thought the 2 got into 3rd from that incident, but I guess not. You can see the back end all dented in on the 3. 2 cars starting to catch him now. Getting some better runs, like, through the corner, it seems like. Not really on exit, it's more through the corner, like entering and rolling through the center. 3 car messed up, hit that apron down there. He was a little sideways getting in. 2 car takes advantage of it. Doesn't get into him there. 3 car is clear. Is he going to try to block it or no? He doesn't block it because he probably would have gotten wrecked, to be honest. The 8 car tries to make a move on the 3 as well. Does he get the pass clear here? Almost. He should get it clear here in 3 and 4. Get a good exit. Cleared him enough. Comes up in front of him. 8 car doesn't end up getting under the 3. Where does the 8 finish? The 8 ended up finishing back in 6th. What the hell happened to him? Like, he finished further back than I expected. He got in the inside of the 3 there. Not going to be able to complete pass. Oh, he hit the apron there. Had to check up, and the 3 gets to run off the corner. He really sent it in. Got loose. He's sideways. He actually completed the pass, but the 3 car had a really good crossover there. Gets back to the bottom. That was a very good move by the 3. Just crossing them over because it looked like the 8 car was going to slide more up. 3 car kind of gets a little high into that corner. They don't hit. 3 car almost completes it. Definitely had it at the line by a lot. Completes the pass there. 8 car gets a pretty good run off that corner. They're like going back and forth, just crossover and crossover, back and forth. 3 car sends it in. I want to see the very end of the race. I'm pretty sure this is where the 2 was talking about after the race was done. I want to go to that. Because I'm guessing they past the start-finish line. 2 cars slowing up. They're all slowing up. 4 car wants to go chase him down and hit him in the back. Yeah, that's probably what they were talking about right there. But that's just the accordion effect of Martinsville. Like, if you send it in too hard, you're going to hit the guy in front of you. You get stopped from hitting him or braking. The guy behind you is going to run into you, pretty much. That's what happens. Like, 2 car could have slowed up. He had enough time, I feel like. But the accordion effect at that point, like, it just happens. Like, you can't try to run somebody over and then get ran over yourself and be mad about it. So that happens. That's Martinsville for you. And I want to see some of my burnouts. But this building's in the fucking way. But happy we got the win. Started on pole. That really was the key, I feel like. Because we were the fastest car in the race overall. But the 6 was definitely the fastest in the beginning. If the 6 would have started on pole, I think he would have won that race. Because he was faster than me in the beginning, for sure. Because what was my fastest lap up here? 775, and his was a 751. So it wasn't too much faster, but he was definitely a little quicker than me in the beginning. His was lap 6 or lap 8, and I think mine was like a few laps before that, lap 5. Yeah, and I started falling off. When he ran his fastest lap, I was 2/10 slower than him. So that's what I'm saying. In the beginning, he was a little quicker, but happy we were able to start at the pole. And where did I end up blocking him a little? Where was that? I like really sent it into a corner. I think right here is where I really messed up. Got on the apron. Yeah, then that got me sideways. You can see it, the back end just kick out so quick. Just barely getting on the apron. Back end kicks out because the left tire came in. Or came off the ground right there. 6 car had a really good run. I knew he was going to send it in, so I had to go really deep braking into this. run that second line. He kind of wiggled a little bit going in, and that kind of sealed it for me. I was able to keep the lead, so happy about that. Very happy about that, and we were just able to pull off from there. Actually finished with a second lead, surprisingly. But good race overall. Good race with the 6. We were way ahead of third and anybody else, so we were definitely the class of the field there. So happy to get the win. I don't know the last time I won on oval. It's been a long ass time, so let's go see what we end up getting out of the iRacing. Should gain a little bit, I feel like. I don't know how much. All right, results in strength of field was 2134. Pretty good strength of field. I think there's 2 different splits. There was, because I remember there was about 20, 21 or 22-ish people around that registered. Led all 50 laps, got the win. He had the fastest lap of the race, like I thought, because he was very fast in the beginning, and he did it lap 8. This guy did it lap 10, but it was an 8. He did it lap 8, was a 772, so he actually ran a faster lap than I did, than my fastest lap, and it was 3 laps later, too. I really struggled around, like, lap 10, it seemed like, because the 6 car started catching me then. Other people had their fastest laps around then. I just had it earlier. But I think I was able to save my front tire maybe a little bit more, or the back tire. I don't know, because my back right was pretty worn out. I'd love to know what the 6's tire wear was on his right side, because he was sending it in the beginning, and I feel like that's what kind of helped us pull away there at the end, because I was able to just consistently run my line. The only time I really deviated from it was when I messed up and went super deep into the corner to kind of block him from diving it in on us, and got the win from it. So happy with how we ran overall. Gained 56 iRacing. That's a pretty good amount for being car number 1 too. I thought it was gonna be like in the 30s or something, but very happy we did that. And we're up to 3767. I don't know my highest on the oval side. It's probably around this. I don't really know. I know I've never hit 4,000. For sure on the oval side, never hit that, because the 4,000 is like really hard to get on the oval side, in my opinion. On the dirt side, I kind of hover around 4,000 to 42, 43 sometimes. I keep like going up, and then I'll have a couple bad races and drop really quick. But the oval side, I just try to stay consistent. I don't win that often on the oval side. I just try to continuously be top 3, and that's all I really ever do. So happy, really happy able to get the win here, and I just love Martinsville. And actually, I would do a decent burnout too at the end, but it was a good race overall. Very happy with how it went. We didn't get wrecked. It seemed like nobody really got wrecked besides the 4 car after hitting the back of the 3, and he got spun out and came back and finished 5th anyway. So he would have finished around 3rd to 5th overall, because he was right with those guys the whole time, and that one spin is what really put him back. But he was definitely pretty quick overall. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. If you guys have ran this week, let me know how it went, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.